Well, by now, we all know one of the biggest domino effects caused by COVID-19 can be found in schools. Classrooms are empty now. Teachers and students turning to technology and e-learning to finish out the school year. And this poses a huge hardship for at-risk families in Indiana, and not just from an education standpoint. Crossroads Education and the StartEdUp Foundation are answering the call with a philanthropic campaign to make sure every family has what they need during these unprecedented times. Crossroads founder and CEO Kevin Berkopes and the StartEdUp Foundation president and founder Don Wettrick join us now via Skype with details. Gentlemen, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much
for having us. Appreciate it.
Kevin, I'll start with you. I know this is a great partnership you've established here with really a greater good in mind. I guess the bottom line is you both feel as though the inequities in education are really bubbling up to the surface now under the spotlight, the shining spotlight of the COVID-19 crisis.
Yeah, Don and I have been working for a long time together, and we have a sort of granular street level understanding of what's going on in education. And I've spent the better part of my career working in low resource communities. And what we know that's happening right now is actually always happening. But we think that this time is a time culturally where we've had to shift our complete way of operating as a community. And I think that right now is the time that we can shine the spotlight directly on the inequities, the gross inequities that have always been present in low resource communities. But at this time, we're talking about the distance between have and have-nots at a historic level.
All right, let's talk about how this this partnership is working. It's a philanthropic endeavor, really has a lot of moving parts, food insecurity, internet connectivity, all kinds of elements. Kevin, I'll start with you, and then Don, you can jump in as well.
Yes, I think it's really important to understand that we are not doing this alone. We have foundations, community centers, our network of CEOs. There's other initiatives that are happening through CICF, United Way. There was an e-learning initiative launched yesterday that has a committee of 7 that are making choices on what's happening. What we're trying to do is actually get a lot of the spotlight shine on where it's actually needed. And Don and I have been working a long time to try to innovate in education. It made complete sense that we would use our network and our platform to be able to sound this alarm and let everyone know what's really happening.
Don, talk a little bit about some of the aspects of the partnership. As I mentioned, food access for low-income families, high-speed internet access for low-income families, math tutoring, a number of elements to this.
Yeah, I think what Kevin had done a really good job of is like really seeing what the needs were. You know, a lot of times we're thinking about students that might have an e-learning alternative with their school, but what happens if they don't have any internet access? So we needed some hotspots. There are needs for just mobile, you know, either tablets or you know, Chromebooks. They need those as well. And then some cases just being able to, you know, the schools are providing meals. How do you get to school? So, you know, we took a look at, you know, how to work with Lyft. And then also Kevin's foundation has been wonderful at how to provide tutoring for students. And so we're even offering some tutoring up there. You know, we wanted to help with the StartEdUp Foundation once because we have an army of high school students right now that would possibly want to pitch in and help. And, you know, our mantra is always opportunities are everywhere. We think that this time, a lot of people in the private sector and the entrepreneurial sector and government, this is a time where we can say, okay, we have a problem, but this is an awesome opportunity to innovate our way to providing quality education and not just resting on the, well, isn't it too bad that, you know, things are terrible out there? No, we can adapt and make things happen. And I think it's one of the reasons we got excited to work with Crossroads is, you know, Kevin and his company have a great track record of just making things happen and start delivering value right away.
Yeah, no, and Don, you've got I think some free courses, if you want to call them courses, with CEOs and others who weigh in and provide some great content.
Yeah, actually, it was one of the things that we had taught a class called Innovation in Open Source Learning. And as school began to be canceled, we got a lot of emails saying, hey, this might be an opportunity for us to, you know, maybe they taught a science lab or a math lab and they had a couple of days to fill, we had a 2-week Seeing Problems as Opportunities mindset course where we got to work with, visionary leaders, the founder and CEO of Uber Elevate, their new flying car division, Steven Kotler. Anyway, these awesome people that wanted to pitch in and help teach mindset skills and maybe give teachers an extra couple days to figure out what they want to teach from now until the end of the school year.
Very quickly, we don't have about 20 seconds, Kevin, but how can folks get involved? What would you want to see folks do to help in the process here?
Yeah, so it's really easy. You can go to Crossroads Education's website. There's a donate button. You can contribute in that way. There's a way to do it through text messaging. We're really focused now on what we know, right? So food insecurity, the lack of internet at home, where homes 40% do not have the internet in our city, the lack of devices to connect, and then the lack of ability to have e-learning even happen when you have those previous 3 missing.
All right. Kevin Berkopes, CEO at Crossroads Education, Don Wettrick at the StartEdUp Foundation. Thank you both. Good luck with the initiative.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.